Now, with the Michigan High School Athletic Association lifting its requirements for all outdoor sports back in May, cases are on the rise again. Do you think kids should be masking up even if they're outside and on the field?
I do believe so because this Delta variant is really much more transmissible, 50% more transmissible. And so I think especially if kids on the sidelines and where they can't have the 6 feet, distancing, I think absolutely. And especially for kids who are not vaccinated, this is more important. I think we'll get a little bit more clarity, hopefully, from High School Athletic Association about this. But I think it would be wise for them to mask up at this point.
Now, sports like football typically require close contact. You think of tackling and certainly like on the offensive line where they're face to face with one another. How easily, you said 50% more transmissible, but does that hold in like outdoor settings as well, or is that an indoor type setting?
Sure. The question's a good one that, you're outdoors, you're not indoors. Obviously, it's a lot better being outdoors and the transmissibility goes down. But having said that, when we did not have the Delta variant, we masked up and this is far more transmissible. And there's a hint, we don't know 100%, Keaton, but it seems like kids are getting more affected. There are kids that are ending up in the hospital and ICU. For those reasons, I think that it's still transmissible. We don't have the data to say it's 100% in those outdoor activities, but I do believe that it can be more spread. It can be more easily spread even in those environments.
Now, if there are mask requirements or even just choosing to wear a mask, people are going to have to deal with the heat, especially at the beginning of the season. Today it's going to be close to 90 degrees, wearing a mask. What can you do to actually make wearing a mask more comfortable? What's your suggestion to athletes in that type of situation?
Well, the idea is, right, that you want kids to be healthy, right? That's the main goal, whether it's not getting COVID-19, but also not getting heat exhaustion and being affected by the heat. So I would say water breaks, hydration is critically important. Taking breaks, even more important than it was before. And if you're somebody who's having difficulty breathing, you've got to let people know so that you can take a break or have the mask off, so you can then take a break from having any of the untoward effects. But here's what I'll say. Here's how you prepare for the high school season. Get vaccinated. If you're over 12, get vaccinated so you can have less of a chance of the coronavirus. We can decrease the cases and not have to worry about this as we are doing. Kids that are over 12 are not being vaccinated at the same rates that the adults are. So we've got to really encourage parents to get that done.
All right, great advice. Dr. Parthanandi, thank you so much for your insight this morning.
Have a good morning.
Thank you. You too.